This is Morten from Inkish. I have the pleasure today being with Haim from Highcon in Israel.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I asked you just before if you dream about the Vulcan.
Yeah, and I said yes. Because
and now everybody can speculate what is the Vulcan. And we are standing in front of something that is not a finished product. It's still under development. Because of drupa, you have chosen to focus a little bit more on some other things right now, but this is still a very exciting project, but we have to know what is it.
Yeah. And as you know, we are focusing on the folding carton and the Beam 3, and also the Vulcan is a code name, okay? We are really in development.
So you're not calling the Vulcan when it's finished?
Probably not, but who knows?
Who knows, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you need to wait and see, but this is a code name. But we are here next to a lab prototype, okay? The lab prototype is working. The Vulcan is a game changer for us. We are talking about 1.4 to 1.7 meters size of a sheet, 5 to 10 meters minute changeover, and also full stripping, okay? So very quickly, when we're talking about short to medium runs, you will have a product fully stripped at the stacker.
And I mean, when you look at it, it is, I have followed Highcon for many years, as you may know, right? But I mean, when you look at it, it seems like now we're talking real industrial production, right?
Yeah. When we are talking about up to 3,000 sheets per hour, which is about 7,000 square meters per hour, we are talking about production, real production, 24/7. Everything here is industrialized and high speed to meet the customer needs.
Haim, I can't help think about, because I mean, Highcon has always been like the, let's say, the disruptors and actually the people in the market that started all this laser die cutting, right? Taking it from, let's say, the first machines that you did many years ago till this one, how big an engineering challenge is it?
I will separate it to technology and engineering, okay? We are based on our technology, and we have 15 years or 13 years of knowledge that we are implementing here. This is why we are very fast arrived to the Vulcan being a lab prototype running with all the technology. Engineering-wise, we also have the knowledge, and we also work with different OEMs for the feeding and the stacking. We are using the industry standards and knowledge integrated to our core technology, and you have a Vulcan.
What I understand from you just before we started the interview, you said that you and your team have been visiting a lot of converters to have let's say, a feel for what is the need in the market, right?
Yeah. We worked with a lot of, in the process of the research to know what is the right fit. At the end, we want a product market fit, and the customer will know how to tell us. We did a lot of interviews, a lot of surveys with the big players in the industry to understand it. And also in the foundation customer, we have big players as a design partner to give us the real inputs to have the right product.
What I also understand, which is something I see more and more in our industry, is that you invite, let's say, customers to participate in being the early adopters by inviting them into your program. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, currently we have already 5 foundation customers.
Congratulations! I mean, that's super nice, right?
Yeah, and it's big customers, and we have them. They have also the Beam 2C that our current product. The Vulcan, of course, is the next drupa portfolio product. So we already have them inside the part of the process and so on. But we also give an option now to have an option for the future to the general market. We have 15 slots for customer to buy an option for delivery at the drupa area time.
One thing is, of course, it's nice to have partners that can be part of the, let's say, funding of technology like this. But I take that having somebody that is heavily vested in a technology like this are also interested in giving you a lot of input for making the machine perfect, right?
Yeah. We got during the process, we all the time giving the foundation customer, again, the ones that are the design partners in the process, the time to learn what we progressed, what we did, what are the challenges, and they have given us a lot of inputs how to make it perfect, as you mentioned.
And you told me also before we started the interview that if you compare, for people that knows the Beam and the Euclid, was it like 4 or 5 times faster, or it was? I mean,
it's size-wise, it's like 3 times sheet size.
Okay, so alone that will of course give you a lot of.
And power perspective, because at the end the engine is the laser, you can call it. It's 4 times faster.
Okay, so that basically means that now we are in a situation where it is I mean, as you also said, it's not intended to be something that replaces the analog die cutting, but it's basically for the medium short run, where you today would use dies. Basically now, Highcon has a solution for having something that is soon going to be very attractive for the market, right?
Yeah. We believe in the right tool for the right job, but we do see the need for short to medium runs, for fast delivery, okay, for no MOQs, for creativity. All of this, the Vulcan will bring.
I can see that you are very passionate about the product, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're the project manager or the product manager for this, right?
I'm the VP product, and I was part of the process during all the process of it, of bringing it.
Are you impatient? I mean,
All the time.
I mean, you want it out there, right?
As a company culture, we want to be faster and into the market and have the right solution to the market, but we still need to develop it because uptime and availability is something that we know the market also needs, not only the technology.
So Haim, when I think about Highcon back 13 years and maybe even from the last drupa, it seems that you have changed focus a lot from, let's say, the fine paper cutting to more into the packaging segment. So when you decided to develop a system like the Vulcan, what are the intentions with it?
Our intention with the Vulcan is to mainstream digital die cutting for corrugated market, for packaging and display. You will have the ability to run production short to medium runs with the industrial capabilities with the Vulcan.
And just to nail it 100%, it's still a machine that uses lasers and also have the dart system that we know from the previous Highcon machines, right?
Yeah, the core technology is based on what we have now. We'll have the lasers and we'll have the creasing, but we'll have as a baseline the Vulcan writer. At the end, for having a fast changeover of 5 to 10 minutes, you need to have a Vulcan writer. You have the planning capability for your production and fast setup, and you'll have your production.
So the Vulcan writer is basically, instead of having it built in to the machine, you have it as an offline process, so the machine is not occupied while you are doing the dart.
Exactly. When we look on the production and we're talking about short to medium runs, you'll have a lot of setups. You'll have a lot of changeovers. So you'll have the Vulcan writer, you'll do it offline in parallel to the production, and then the quick changeover and run another production.
Haim, I can't help thinking about, because it's not so often that Inkies and the media is invited into the secret chambers of the development labs. Why is it important for you to tell about this product right now?
We looked at the corrugated market. We said, okay, we have what we have now, which also give benefits to the customer today. But we wanted to have the customer have an opportunity to have a glimpse to the future and have their strategy set to the right solution in the future as well. This is why we want to people know about the Vulcan and have the opportunity for the option program to enter to the Vulcan program.
And see, Inkies is just so lucky that we are the first to see it, right?
You are one of the few in the world. Yeah. This I can say. Of course, the foundation customers saw it before you, but in a way, only them. So be proud to be one of the first.
Fantastic. Thank you, Haim.
Thank you.
Great talking to you.
Great talking to you.